Hey guys, it's me, Albert. So right here is the display of the Deluxe Insecticons and the regular Insecticons. And last video that I showed, I was doing some project on him. And right now he is complete in my eyes. It's basically my custom and how I feel that's the way it should be. I could have done more if I wanted, but I feel content with that, and let me show you. So I did take a picture of this little scene here earlier, which I'll post some other day. Right now I'm just gonna do a video. So yeah, as I was saying, these past few days, it's I kind of want to say it's been rough, but it's more of a personal matter for me, which sometimes personal things affect how people emit themselves, like basically how they translate when they're trying to do like a video. So this is my video, and I want to get back to my projects and customs. So yeah, so with Venom, his arms and hands, I could have changed it to this, where the hands can hide away here, but the thing was, because most of these parts are in my jump bin, and then I would have to do a lot of modifying, if you want to call that customizing, take these apart and everything. And plus I only found one, so one is not really going to do me any good. And this is from the Unicron vehicle mode, which I had two, but I didn't use the hands. I'm pretty sure I didn't. So, and I don't know what happened to the other hand. Probably got lost. So yeah, I turned off the fan because in my other video I had the fan. It's summertime, it's hot, my room is stuffy, because it's basically like a lighthouse. When I'm gone from work, all the heat gets trapped in here. By the time I come in, it's like an oven. So, but right now it's pretty cool. And plus I wanted to turn off so you guys can hear me more clear. And I noticed that because I review my video basically, and I listened to it, and I could hear like the fan going off. And I think that's kind of disturbing, because that way you guys don't really hear what I say. So yeah, so this is the bumblebee that I was talking about. It's finished. I just added this. You can easily take it out, but I thought it'd be cool to have it. Hang on. So that's my bumblebee. You can see right here there's stickers on it, which I applied. Yeah, hang on a moment. So yeah, the sticker is pretty cool. I like how it turned out. This sticker is from some other Transformer toy, and I just basically cut, to make my own shape, and that's what I applied to him. So yeah, I mean, you guys can do that. It's pretty simple, improvise. And yeah, that's my bumblebee. And I like to talk a little bit about this bumblebee. He is from the movie, with the little speaker box in his mouth. A lot of people, love and hate him. It's really up to you guys. But me personally, I guess you can say I've grown to love him, respect him, because he's different. As you can probably understand, it's a different universe, Bayverse, right? So that's that. Not really much more to it, but I did like that head sculpt, and then putting on this body is really cool. One of these days I'll probably put him next to a regular bumblebee. I'm not a bumblebee fanatic. I'm not really that hardcore. So, but he does look cool, and I did have fun making him. So yeah, these are the Deluxe Insecticons. So yeah, so let's go with Venom. It's pretty complete. Everything's good. As I showed in my other previous videos, the mold is from Scoop, which I got for the Target Masters. Very cheap. I'll give a shout out to Big Bad Toy Store, because it was like $8. It probably still is. You guys can check. I haven't checked since the last time I ordered it. But yeah, so drilled the hole, made this. He does Transformers, everything. One day I'll show him in a fly mode. I mean, at first I thought it was like a mosquito because of the long. I could be wrong. Probably is a mosquito. mosquito fly or something. And the name Venom is pretty cool. So I covered up the hole here that's supposed to be eyes on the original. As you can see, if you're not aware, the parts are mainly from the G1 Deluxe Insecticons. Because this one I had first, this head is what I first planned on doing. But then when I ordered the G1 online on eBay, I just decided to go with the original. And they're like, these are just parts. And the legs I used a little bit, and the hands I didn't. So now they're just gonna go in the jump in. So yeah, so basically that's the thing with customizing. You accumulate a lot of extra stuff, and a few of those I use for like a diorama of the Junkyard, because that's so easy to make. And I like this one. This is the Venom. Actually, it's anti-venom diorama. So yeah, so that's Bumblebee, and then I like it with the Cliff Jumper and Bumblebee. I think it's pretty cool that way. So that's that. It's the same mold, but I modified it more with the Cliff Jumper. And since we're talking about Cliff Jumper of the Dark Light, I do want to mention I am still working on part 5. I'll elaborate more on the Dark Light, and just to give you guys a heads up of what it's going to be about. I guess you can say sneak peek, but last time this background painting of mine was from part 4 with the Beast Wars. And to give you an idea, just stay tuned. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. That way you'll be updated. Like I was saying in my other video, that's not a kids channel, so I'm pretty sure you guys get notified. So that way, you know, you'll know when I post videos. Hopefully, pretty sure you do. So yeah. So with that, also in the link below, I have a Patreon page. It is hard times. Everyone's having a hard time. It's the year 2020. Something about the 0000, right? It's pretty deadly. So yeah, thinking that this year would be different, it's really different. So I'd like to talk more about that. Is everyone has their views, everyone has their experience, but we all share it because it's affecting everyone one way or another. And I like my dark Optitron because there's story to it, and it's the paint like this. I deliberately made it like that, made it look like it's moldy, melting, and pretty I want to say gruesome, but you know, that was my perspective on it and my view, what I wanted to portray. Yeah, I know about paint thinning and getting all that, but I like the way that texture came out. I know it's because of others. There's others here. See how this paint came out pretty good, but it's hard because when you're painting and then using epoxy, going back to Venom, it just is showing a little bit process of it. Epoxy here, epoxy to cover up, epoxy on the backpack. It folds up. This one will become the legs. So as you can see, transformation will be simple, but it will look cool. I'm pretty sure, because I think I showed it in my other video when it transforms. When I saw the scoop mold, because of the back portion, it gave me the idea of like the abdomen for the fly or bee or mosquito, whatever this is. But yeah, so, and I always wanted a Venom. Like I said in my other one, I don't know why the Deluxe Insecticons, I forgot the third-party name on this company, but I don't know why they didn't do a 4th one. They only did a 3, but I kind of know why they did a 3rd one, because there are repaints for the G1 Insecticons. This one's a different third-party, but that mold there was Insecticon's G1 color, and I guess for money and profit, they changed a few molds to make it look like G1 Deluxe Insecticons, which I don't know why they just didn't make another mold of the same, like I seen a few people were actually online customs of making ooh, oh, I want to say his name is Ransack, but G2 Insecticon. Yeah, I think it's Ransack. I'm not sure. You guys can correct me if you want on the comment. But anyways, like this, I feel like they could have modded to become like Venom. Um, that way it's a a little bit the same on height, because with my custom he's a little bit taller and everything, bulky and everything. And to me, I think that's just fine, because I don't know a lot about the Deluxe Insecticons, but because they didn't make him, this is the best I can do. And I think he's, I don't know, I could probably picture him like being the leader of the four. So I guess to me this would fit him well, having that scale. So yeah, so that's my uh Venom Deluxe Insecticon custom. And then going back with this, people were asking, this is just a custom, uh, a simple head swap, but a lot of work on the paint. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of customs that are not that hard, but with the head, I had to drill off this Prowl's head, and the color and everything. So yeah, I mean, if people want to do the head swap, do it, and then put more work, and then it'll be really different. It's what you put out that makes a difference. So if you just do simple head swap, and it's of course going to be noticeable, but if you do a lot of work to it, they'll be like, whoa, like what is that figure? They'll do a double take and they'll think it's a new figure, but then they look back at it more and really see it, and then they're like, wait, that looks like a mold for I forgot the mold from name. Someone told me in the comments. I forgot. I don't know. I want to say Transformers Cyberverse or something, maybe. I'm not sure. But yeah, he's a good and bad cop, and he's part of the Dark Light. So that's the thing. So that's the thing. Part 5. I want to elaborate more on the Dark Light and the story. So that's what you guys should be expecting, because that's what I'm going to do more in the script on. And yeah, I will continue on with the Beast Wars and how the Dark Light is going to battle against them, and how the other guys, Balance and the Equalizers, are trying to face them, in battle next time, and how to defeat them. Which so far they had no luck, because these guys are pretty badass. Not for kids, but I don't even know if that's really a bad word. But anyways, yeah. So yeah, that's the thing. You do your customs, you make it good. It's you. If you feel like you did a good job, then that's what really matters. But to get compliments is good too from others. Saying your work is awesome and all that is also great. It's also great. But don't be discouraged if someone says other stuff. Like me, someone says this is like other stuff, like besides the opposite of good. They're like, oh my god, what is that? Did you melt that in pod? Blah blah blah. All these comments that are negative, and that's them. They have their right for an opinion, and that's their opinion, and that's just them voicing their opinion. So, but if they really wanted to know, they can watch my video. They can understand. Just like an artist, you go to a painting, right? You talk to the artist. So what's the message you're trying to bring out in this painting? Of course, people's gonna look at the painting and be like, that could mean this, that could mean that. It could mean a lot of things. It could also mean what the artist means, but you won't really know what the artist means unless you ask them. So that's it. That's all I want to say is and I do consider myself an artist. I like to work. I like to customize, put art into this, effort and time. Just like everything, YouTube and videos. I appreciate everyone in the Transformers fandom doing what they can, doing, all that they can, and try to help each other. In this time of need, in this time of despair, it's chaos. It's crazy. There's some order and there's not. So it varies, and I hope everyone is doing good. I just want to say hang in there, keep your hopes up, but no one really knows the future unless the future is here, and we know that it's gonna be good. You know, we can't time travel, we can't do all that, and that's why I like doing these fiction, because I put my own take into this and the scenarios of what would you do if you were to go back in time, right? What would you do? What would you guys do? What would a group do? What would anyone do at a time where you feel like things don't feel like you want it to be the way it is, but it's not, but you have no choice. So you have to go and just endure it or find another way. I feel though that you do have a way. You know, you have many options. You can choose from what things to do, but it's hard. Sorry about me ranting on about life in general, but I guess that's what Transformers is about. Even though they're robotics, you know, no organs, they're just mechanics and everything. It's what the character brings out, and what I was as a kid that made me love the Transformers is because they had heart in them, the character. And even further on, you know, different universe, different styles. So this guy can't stand. I'll just set him down. So yeah, it varies. Everyone has, you know, their own fandom, what they choose. But I feel like the Transformers all ties together. Even Beast Wars, we can say Beast Wars is more organic and everything, but that's their out mode. When they become a robot, they're mechanical, right? But you can't say, you know, Optimus shouldn't be a monkey. He should be a truck, because that's a different universe. Beast Wars is a whole different universe. I think people should respect it. That's it, and I love it. Next time I'll do a video of the Beast Wars stuff that I have. I'm not hardcore collector of it, but I'll show you a few of what I got. So yeah, I'll leave it at that. It's been almost about to be 18 minutes, and I do want to say I hope you guys will just keep doing what you're doing. I mean, I really don't know what else much to say, but just hang in there, because everyone is having a hard time, including me. I have my own personal stuff, but yeah, it does affect the YouTube videos, but at the same time, it's you just putting it out there, so that way you have more of a understanding with your viewers, so maybe they can relate. So if they can or cannot, it's fine, because it's still out there. So yeah, that's all I want to say, and I hope you guys like this video. I know it was kind of long for a rant, but it's also an update of my Venom, and I like it a lot. And he's going with my Deluxe, and third party sometimes, you know, it just takes a while, or it takes too long, so I decided to make my own. All right guys, and that's it. I'll see you guys next time. Until the next video, I hope to have it up. You might have to give me a week or two again, because like I said, personal stuff and everything else, but I am looking forward to it. It's just that right now it's hard times. All right, peace.